Hello, this is our daily horizon view for the 3rd of the 5th, 2019. And as always, this is our top fives. I'm looking at the ASX exchange traded funds. Our spotlight today is FAIR, and that's the BetaShares Australia Sustainability Leaders ETF. Quick look at the markets. Down day today, closed 0.04% down at 64.27. Bit of green on the boards: consumer staples, information technology, consumer discretionary, communication services, industrials. Gold and silver and platinum are all up. West Texas Intermediate crude was up marginally. Others were mixed. Top 5 percentage rises: Cure, POU, Rent, IJR, and FAIR. So Cure is the ETF's S&P Biotech, and that tracks the S&P Biotech Select Industry Index. We had a rise of 2%, which equated to $1.03. Volume of 102, very low volume. Top 5 percentage falls, looking at OOO, ETPMPT, Fuel, GDX, and QCB. Triple O is the BetaShares Crude Oil Index ETF. That's currency hedged and synthetic. So we're down 2.73%, which equated to 48 cents on kind of interesting volume. 3,300 traded today. Top $5 rises. We had SPY, IJR, IJH, IVV, and Cure. So SPY is the State Street Spider S&P 500 ETF trust, and that tracks the S&P 500 index. It's relatively small, that one, 31 million market cap. You get a little dividend of 1.76, so that one was up $1.59 today, 0.38% on a pretty low volume of 660 shares traded. Top $5 falls: ETMPT, Tech, IHVV, and GDX. So ETPMPT is the ETF's physical palladium ETF, and that's backed up by physical palladium held in the HSBC bank in the US somewhere. That was down $1.61, which equated to $1.38%. Very, very low volume of 329 shares traded. Top 5 number of trades today: we saw VAP, VAS, STW, IVV, and VGS. So VAP is the Vanguard Australia's Property Securities Index, and that one's got a market cap of roughly 1.3 billion. That one's a good one if you're looking for some yield as well. We had 199 trades in that one today, just pipped VAS by 5 trades. Top 5 volume: we saw ITH, STW, ZYAU, FAIR, and AAA. So ETHI is the BetaShares Global Sustainability Leaders ETF, and that one tracks the NASDAQ Futures Global Sustainability Leaders Index. down by 5 cents, which equated to 0.58%. Volume, just sort of probably a half more than STW. We saw a volume of 527,500 shares traded today. Get my brain working on that one. Top 5 value. We saw STW, AAA, VTS, ETHI, VAS. For those who've been watching, may remember that STW is the State Street Spider S&P ASX 200 fund. So that one's designed to provide low portfolio turnover, accurate tracking of the index, and then that should give you a low cost. So you've got roughly $3.6 billion market cap for that one. We saw 0.05% gain, which is 0.08%. Pretty good volume, just under $18 million worth, and that's quite significantly higher, roughly $10 million higher than AAA. Have a quick run over our spotlight, and that is BEAR, which is the BetaShares Australia Sustainability Leaders ETF. Provides simple, low cost, effective and transparent exposure to a portfolio of sustainable, ethical Australian companies. The stocks owned by the fund have to pass several screens, and that's designed to exclude companies with direct or significant exposure to fossil fuels industry, or they're engaged in other activities deemed inconsistent with responsible investing. The fund's methodology also prefers companies classified as sustainability leaders due to their involvement in sustainable business activities. I'll let you read through the eligibility because it's quite comprehensive there. So pretty much if you're involved in anything bad, you cannot be in the index. So the sustainability leaders are selected based on a number of criteria, including those companies left with more than 20% revenue derived from a number of specific industries, including renewables, energy efficient, water efficiency, recycling, waste remediation, health foods, nutrition products, sustainability certified products and services, amongst other things. So a core component of the Australian equities allocation provides a transparency and diversified benefits, in addition to being consistent with ethical and sustainability objectives. And it gives you exposure to some good Australian companies as well. Look through this. So we had a net asset value of $17.20 and closed out at $17.36 before the rebalance. Management cost for the ETF, 0.49%. You'll get a dividend annually, I think, from memory, and the dividend is roughly 2.4%. I think that responsible investing is making more financial sense as a society and economy evolve to become more self-aware. The shift is driven by consumers spending more on products that are considered to be greener and more socially responsible. As the economy shifts, the average performance of both Australian and international responsible investing funds will continue to outpace the industry average over the long to medium term. For an ethical investor constructing a balanced, ethical focused portfolio, this ETF could be a cornerstone investment. Have a look at ETHI, RABI and ESGI as alternatives. ETHI is very similar to FAIR, so you want to have a bit of a look at those. FAIR's, I think, 0.1% cheaper for your management costs. So we can see that the fund was created or listed on the 27th of November 2017, so it's been running for just under 2 years. Sorry, just under 3 years, apologies. Looking at reasonable returns of 10.29%, pretty good. So you can have a look at the companies. They're not unfamiliar names. Brambles, Telstra, ResMed, ASX, AIG, Dexus, CSL, Suncorp, A2 and Copula. They're all quite well-known Australian brands. So as always, this is not personal financial advice, purely information. So here to give you guys education and build your confidence, and hopefully you'll actually take the step to open your broker account and actually start trading. So if you like what I'm doing, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe. Working on a few different ideas for other little videos. Check out my how to choose a stockbroker video when you get a chance. Quick little instructional to get you guys started. Ciao.